Lisa here with Epson LabelWorks. Today I am with the LW-K200PX, and in this two-part series we're talking about formatting your labels. So here in part one we're going to do a little tour of all the formatting options, and then in part two we'll dive into making a label. So let's get started. Let's start by turning the printer on. The power button is here in the corner. Now when you first turn the printer on, it's going to ask you to confirm the tape size. So just use the up-down arrows, set it accordingly to whatever tape size you have in the printer, and then press return. Formatting options are these blue buttons along the top, as well as our frames and tables here in the symbols library. The first option is going to be our vertical or horizontal layout. So you can toggle it just by pressing the button consecutively between vertical and your standard horizontal format. Moving along is our font size. Now the printer is going to automatically recognize how many lines of text you have typed in, and it's going to give you the options accordingly. So if you have 2 lines of text typed in like I do, it's going to give you a few different options. Press the button consecutively to scroll through and see all the different options. And when you get to the one that you want, simply stop on that and it'll apply it to your label. Next option is this button here. And this is going to be your font style. Now there's 14 built-in fonts to this printer. So again, you're just going to press the button consecutively to scroll through the different fonts. When you get to the one you want, simply stop on it and it'll apply it to your label. Next in our formatting or edit options is this button here. We're going to go ahead and press that. And here we have a few different options. So first is our margins. Here we have the options between normal and none. Next option is spacing, and here we have the options of narrow and none. Next is the length. Now the LW-K200PX is going to default to being on an auto length, which means it's going to make the label as long or as short as whatever you type in. But if you want it to be on a preset length, that's what this option is for. You can go ahead and set it to whatever that length you need is, and it'll lock that in for you. Moving along is our layout option. Now this allows you to center, left, right, justify your text on the label. And last but not least is the style menu. Now here, this allows you to apply a style to the text. This is going to include your bold, outline, shadow, shadow and outline, italic, and of course, normal. Frames and tables are in the symbols button with the smiley face here. So if I just press the smiley face button, that's going to access the symbols library. But being I see the frame in red, we're going to use the red shift key, press and hold, and then tap that icon, that button there, and you will access all of the frames. Now the LW-K200PX comes with 69 frames built in and 4 tables. So simply use the up-down arrow keypad, scroll through the options, and when you find the one you want, press return and it'll apply it to your label. All right, that was a quick tour of the formatting options on the LW-K200PX. Check out part 2 and we'll dive into formatting labels using these features. And as always, if you have questions or want to chat with us about your labeling applications, give us a call. We would love to talk with you. Thanks again and happy labeling.